mode.
CPR class. If you ain't certified.
I mean, I got certified at school. I didn't really pay attention.
For dog CPR?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not dogs. No.
Dogs?
They probably do both, don't they? They just focus on dogs, or they do both?
Dogs and cats.
Is it completely different? I'm assuming.
Not completely, but there is a difference.
They're just like different
Yeah,
slots.
I imagine.
So now what does he hit to, we're live right now, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, you're gonna see some little messages come up. Someone asks a question, says howdy, just repeat it to us. And you can,
Tiny bit there.
yeah, and you can kind of close in on her if she starts talking more. Let's see, does it telescope in like when the video's going, Chris, if you
Like, can you zoom in on it?
zoom in, yeah.
I have no idea. I've never tried that on the live.
I hadn't either. Whoops.
Yeah, it zooms in and out.
Oh, okay,
Just gotta use both
There you go.
fingers.
yeah,
Are you live now?
yep.
Yeah, don't be picking your nose or nothing.
I'm not picking my nose out. Whatever. Stupid.
You said it, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure I've done worse on video.
Never know.
I'm sure I'm on some of those Walmart videos. People that go to Walmart. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever seen those?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm one of them. I've gone to Walmart trashed a few times in my days. Yeah.
You know it's live, right?
Oh. Nobody's on there yet. Is there anybody on there yet?
I'm gonna go back.
Butch has it. It's in his pot. It's in
You
his.
look more?
Your drink. Yes, your drink's over there. Now we just wait till about 6:30, right?
Yeah, we got that old, we'll have the fridge. If you want to swap that.
Got
See
what?
there.
That's their fridge from the house.
Well,
He said there's no shelves in it.
Love would pull the shelves when you bring it in, you put them somewhere, you put it back. No Bubba.
Bubba's special. And when people come up, you tell us that they're entering and we say hi to them. Do you see that shit?
Yeah, dude.
I'm on this side, it's all right, I can do that.
We got a new cameraman. He's not very nice.
You let light flash to me.
Don't look at it.
What do we?
Don't look into the
Does the
sun.
lighting look pretty good in that, what you're seeing on the screen, Chris?
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had another light over here.
Huh?
Be nice if we had another light over here,
I don't know what.
But I'm super white, so I should be like, psh.
unless we angle that one a little bit more,
Huh?
but there's a lot of shadows going that way. Oh, saying that one don't work?
And you put it on him.
What does that do?
Well, because that is, we used to use
Is
that
she too
light from
dark?
over there.
Me, you see, there's just less shadows before the
Hey,
shadow
Bush, did you turn it on when you
was
plugged it in?
casting on the wall. over
Oh,
here.
yeah. Well, that's not bad.
Oh, wait, you didn't just like plug it in, you hit the little buttons for the turn on?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, because that one you just plug it in and it goes on.
That one's got an on-off switch, one of those.
Right. Isn't that your new one too? That's the one Dolores gave us, right? And then that's the one you bought, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just bought that sucker a couple
I
months
think
ago.
Dolores gave us that.
It's been used it like 6 times.
I was about to say we haven't even used it that many times. It shouldn't be broke.
Yeah, it's not even any power. Wish you had done with these things, maybe.
I don't have one of those. Oh, you think it's the plug?
Don't borrow your phone, man. I'm gonna call somebody. Go and look before we get started officially.
Who, Chris or Denise?
No, neither one.
Okay, here.
This is working.
So when it has 2 people on here, that means 2 people are watching it, or what? So So the little people over here has a 2. Does that mean that's how many people is watching it?
Oh, is this, let me see.
I don't know. I thought they came up at the bottom that they were watching it. See right
Sorry,
here?
Dolores. Sorry, Dolores. Dolores, mistake. Hit the wrong button. Sorry about that.
It's okay, no worries.
Hey, do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Go. Never mind. We got it. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Don't
All
know
right,
why.
no worries. Bye-bye.
I don't know what I did, don't ask.
Don't ask, just use it.
Oh shit, you did it.
I plugged in another thing, I plugged in 2-3 times, all of a sudden it worked.
You plugged it in and out a few times. Is that what you said?
Oh, I did this other plug here too, you hit this black one.
Okay, now it's getting cold in
I don't
here.
know. Does it go up? Oh, yeah, here we go. Is that getting brighter?
Yeah, the number just dropped from 2 to 1.
So that's how many people are watching, right?
Is it getting brighter?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Hello.
I'm ready for my close up. Yeah.
Where's people when you need them?
Go to Denise, you know she don't take her phone out now.
Anyway, look at YouTube.
Oh, do you want me to go on YouTube?
Oh yeah, you can go on right there.
Chris, can go, you have your phone too.
What?
Okay, so here's YouTube. What do I do?
I have no idea.
Oh, me neither. Okay. Okay, let me go. I would go to Capocanon, right? Oh wait, this is it right here.
You see it?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Can you hear me?
That's
We're good.
Okay.
Hey everybody, somebody join us.
Can you turn it down? You want me to keep it on?
No, that's what's how you look.
Oh.
Wait a minute, can you hear me?
Wait, speak again.
Am I talking?
Maybe move the microphone that way a little more. Why does it get me more than you guys?
Because the phone's right in front of you, it's not picking up the mic, it's just.
I thought I was supposed to use that thing.
That's me. Test, test.
You're just gonna talk loud, it's not working.
Well, see, make sure it's plugged in, Chris. The wire.
As you speak, it's going up. So over here, it's
Well, yeah. It's transmitting. Or something. You're doing something with it. Yes. Pick that up and set it on the.
Something is having a really awful noise.
like the phone to hear me.
Maybe my phone's too close.
Yeah, you getting feedback maybe?
What?
Yeah, see.
Connection problems.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just going on. It's on.
They still are.
Okay, that thing's not making a noise anymore, so you're good.
Test. Can you hear me, Chris? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hear me clear?
Is there a volume on that thing? We need to go up.
Okay.
I can hear myself. Oh, I just went off. I don't know what happened. Do we have people on there?
How am I
Little
supposed to?
number in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, three.
3, okay.
One
Somebody's there. Hey, folks. We're trying to get cranked here.
2 more minutes. 6:28.
Let's pick it up Chris better. We gotta talk.
Yeah, you have to talk loud because it's, the camera's not, I don't know, the microphone's screwy.
Now that's its own recording system.
Oh, we got that. 1 minute.
It's really delayed on my phone. I don't know why.
Say something, Chris?
What's that? Got 30 seconds.
It's super delayed.
Say that again?
30 seconds.
Yeah, he's loud on me. 30 seconds. Yeah, speak up, Gary.
I don't have a problem with that.
Y'all may
So
move
can I
that
get off
way.
my Facebook?
Y'all may move that way.
Nah, you good.
So can I get off of this now?
Yeah. You got a little bit closer. So,
Gary?
Do I need to move closer?
yeah, might
Prob-
as well.
Probably not.
See, this is where if we have the fancy camera, when we're getting ready, we got our logo up there and it has a little clock, we clearly put a little clock, ticking down to. We're up. All right, folks, 6:30.
Woo, woo, woo.
We got a couple folks joining in. We're gonna just sit here and jaw for a quarter of a second. Then we're gonna get into some of the things about drives and dogs. That's the most popular phrase for dog trainers the world over, especially in the US of A. I think we invented most of the drives that people use around the rest of the world. So we can be proud we invented a whole lot of drives. The trouble is, with that invention, they don't exist. They don't.
Oh, I missed that whole conversation you just had with your son because I was trying to figure out if you were, we're good. I'm putting my phone down now. Okay, now, go ahead.
All right.
Agent Butter is the golden retriever. Here she be, folks.
Here I am.
Here she am.
It is me.
It is her. What have you been up to, Butters?
Nothing. Just working. You know,
So you've been having fun.
I guess that's what you want to say. Oh, yes, because I love my job.
Oh, okay. There you go. She's got to say that because I'm sitting right next to her. See, right?
I have the best boss in the world.
I love to ask that question when I'm sitting right there.
Well, I don't feel like I'm at work when I'm at work.
That's right. You shouldn't.
Unless I'm scrubbing kennels. I don't like that, but you know.
Yeah, but you ain't had fun till you sit and listen to Carrie scrubbing kennels. 'Cause she talks to those dogs and she has a conversation with everyone when she walks in the gate, you know. Oh, hi Prince. Oh, you look so nice today. Oh, are you jumping up on me and smearing poop on my, oh, thank you so much.
I sing to them too.
Yes, she does, and she's usually off key when she does.
I am very off key when I sing.
But she keeps on doing it.
They like it.
They like it. She assumes because they really can't say.
But they be wagging their tails,
No, they're wagging their tails. Though.
giving me kisses.
What drive are they in when they wag their tails?
Lovey drive.
Lovey drive. We hadn't got that one out in the world yet, in the vernacular. Lovey drive.
Lovey
Okay.
drive.
How do you know they're lovey drive?
Because they're loving on me.
Uh-huh. So, what if we're talking about real drives? Do you know what a drive is?
To get your dog going and pumped.
That's a good basic. Yeah. It's a moving, motivating. It's a moving force. If you take the dictionary, psychological definition, because it's a psychological term. So it's a moving force. So some of the drives we got is pack drive, a moving force. I don't have any idea because what's it mean? be in pack drive, you know? Any idea?
You only have a drive when you're in a pack?
I guess, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of drives out there.
You're the expert, not me.
Oh, okay. So let's go to a psychology definition of drives, because that's where it came from. The term drives, I first heard about when Schitzen came to this country in the 70s. Okay? Because we had a entirely different way of training our dogs in the military and the police than they did in Germany, and I guess maybe the rest of Europe, but definitely in Germany. And that way was almost total defense, till William Kohler came along, and he started using a system of acting, like threatening the dog, but not really, not going in and hitting the dog, but making the dog feel threatened so that he'd strike out. But when you made him feel threatened, you couldn't make him think that he was in danger of actually being harmed, because you wanted him to have just enough oomph from that threat to want to go out and stop you. When the Germans came here and started putting on Schutzen seminars and trials, they finally explained it to us. The dogs, there's two drives that we use to motivate or push a dog. And when you threaten them enough to make them want to be defensive, that's defense drive. You can also make them want to chase you. That's prey drive. Everyone's kind of familiar with these two terms. And everyone says, oh, prey drive, prey drive, prey drive. And they'll tell you that, you got to have a high drive Malinois if you're going to do this or that. And, a Basset Hound can't do it because he don't have high drive. When biologically, a Malinois and a Basset Hound have the same drive. To which people who are watching this will now think I'm bat crap crazy.
I'm thinking that.
Oh, Carrie joined the crowd there, folks. So I'll explain that in just a minute. So let's go to what a drive is. When the Germans came over here, they said they used two drives to train their dog: prey drive and defense. And the purpose to make a really good secure, what I'm going to call a security dog or a police dog, was to balance the drive, because each drive has advantages and each drive has disadvantages. So let's take the scientific definition of drives, and we're going to go with where it originally came from. And scientifically, not what just a bunch of dog trainers started using, is drive, hunt drive, pack drive, four-wheel drive, and all these other drives. So a drive is it's a species-preserving, involuntary response to a specific stimulus. So, in other words, when the dog sees this stimulus, he has a identifiable response, and it's unique to that stimulus every time. So his reaction to defense is going to be identifiable, as is his reaction to prey drive. You're going to be able to tell by the way he's moving which drive it is. So you totally understand that, right, Carrie?
Sure.
Okay, so tell me,
What am I telling you?
what's the difference between prey and defense drive? Okay, so let's explain.
Prey drive is where they chase something. No.
They
And
go after- yeah, they
then
go after
defense is like when we do sack work and bite work. Yes or no? Kinda?
Because you can sort of, depending on how you manipulate the sack and the bite work.
If the dog feels threatened, he's gonna just.
Bingo.
Right? Okay.
That's defense.
I don't like it when you put me on the spot,
I know you don't. That's why.
because then I'm like, I don't know, but I do know.
But defense is when the dog feels threatened.
Yeah.
He's defending his territory, his pack, or his bud. Prey drive is when he wants to chase something. A lot of people refer to ball drive or toe drive because the dog's chasing it.
So tug drive, that's more prey drive.
Yeah, tug's not really a drive, because remember, the one element of the term drive psychologically is it has to be a species preserving motivation. So chasing the tug doesn't preserve the species. Chasing a rabbit and making it a meal, that preserves the species.
I don't wanna see that.
You know what? So what we wanna do, and the response is identifiable. It's totally involuntary. The dog doesn't think about it, he just does it. That's why when the German trainers came over here, that's why it was so amazing, because we had a way to get a dog to do something.
Yeah, reconnect.
Are we reconnected yet?
Move your hand. There you go.
We're good?
Okay, so sorry
Carry
folks,
on.
we're cutting in and out for some reason. So,
You gonna ask him if our video's good, or
yeah,
audio?
anyone got any comments on our audio, make sure you can hear us, or any
Do we have
comments?
people on there?
We'd appreciate it, just two, okay. So,
We have a very big crowd tonight.
not a big crowd, not a
My
big
stalker
crowd.
must not be on there.
No. Yeah, your stalker, yeah, we listen to your stalker.
Yeah, he's on there every Thursday.
So, anyway, here's how you recognize a drive. If there's 3 drives: prey, defense, sex. They all contribute something to the survival of the species, right?
Mm-hmm.
Defense keeps you alive. That's why it has 2 possible outcomes: fight, if you choose to fight a grizzly bear, or flight, if you're smart enough to run from a grizzly bear. Prey drive makes you want to go chase something. Puppies chase a lizard when they see it, and they bite into the lizard. It's tasty. So now they continue. Now they're going to eat. Mama dog can take the rabbit back to the den to feed everybody. The third drive is sex drive. No reason to explain that. How that procreates a species, right? So the reason I say a basset hound has the same prey drive as a Malinois, which we all think of high drive, is it's not the amount of drive they have. Drives are a biological genetic fact. You can breed for drives, but you're not breeding for the drive, you're breeding for the reaction to the drive. Because the drive is no different than eye color. And when you're born, your eyes are whatever color they're gonna be, there ain't nothing you can do to change it.
They said the picture is fuzzy, and they wonder if they could create a low drive puppy. I think it was.
A low drive puppy. Yeah.
The picture's
Look at
fuzzy,
that.
but
What?
It's
low
fuzzy
drive
on your
puppy.
end?
They said that's the comment I got. It was
Oh,
fuzzy.
it's fuzzy? Oh.
Tried to zoom in, but last time I did.
So are you zooming in?
Unzoom. So someone said something about a low drive puppy?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone has the same drive, just like everyone's eye color is the same. What we can fool with genetically is the way they react to the drive. Vasopressin, I forget the hormone that kicks in prey drive. There's 2 or 3 different hormones at play, and that hormone is triggered by a specific stimulus. In prey drive, something running away. In defense, something standing up over you wanting to get you. And that will trigger a different hormone. And that hormone will trigger a different reaction. In prey drive, you'll go running after it. So you know a dog is prey drive when he's standing at the end of the leash, leaning forward, barking, bop, bop, bop. He wants to go get the decoy. That's prey drive. Defense is when the dog stands up straight, maybe growls or snarls, because he's not going to waste his breath when he's barking yak, 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 because they're smart enough to know that they ain't Muhammad Ali, who's the only one who could box, win, and talk at the same time, right? Dogs are saving their breath for the fight. They're standing up straight, the hair's up on their back, you know for sure that they're in defense drive. The problem with defense drive is the dog might choose flight. He's too threatened. The problem with prey drive is they don't have to bite that hard to get a rabbit, so they're not going to bite you. So what we learned to do was balance the drives, and this was a very confusing, difficult thing. I ran around training dogs, and a lot of dogs who competed and titled in Schutzen for a lot of years. Didn't you get that much sleep last night, Gary?
No, I haven't slept at all this week.
Uh-oh. And I thought I was balancing drives, and then come to find out, I didn't know squat. Thank you, Doug Deacon. one of the best trainers you'll ever find in anywhere in the world.
I didn't know squat either. Thank you, Butch Capel.
Oh. So, if you, I think the misunderstanding about balancing the drives is what led to the creation of the word fight drive. Because fight drive can't be a real drive, because a drive is a species preserving thing, and if it's fight drive, that means you have an inclination to fighting. If you have an inclination to fighting, that means you're gonna be whooping your pack members, and if you whoop them enough and they're bleeding, they're gonna get blood poisoning and die. So, it's not a totally accurate, it's not a drive, but it's a nice description we use. And what it probably means is when you balance the prey with the defense, and you're gonna get the benefit of a full mouth bite, like the dog would lay on a rabbit, but it's also gonna be extremely hard. Because if it's a grizzly bear and you're cornered, if you go to bite him on the kneecap, you're gonna bite harder like hell yeah to try to run him off. So these are our two drives that we're gonna use. Now, remember I said the Beagle has as much prey drive as the Malinois? What's different is we can't breed an emotional response. We can't breed this hormone over this hormone. And remember, hormones are what cause the reaction that we have. What we can breed is the energy level, because the energy is caused by adrenaline and prey drive. Alright? And then defense drive, there's more testosterone, and I forget the other hormone that are kicking in, but not as much prey drive. But when that adrenaline kicks in, that's why a bulldog will grab a bull by the nose, get kicked in the head, and come back for more. Healers, most of your herding dogs, your terriers, they'll go in a hole and chase a badger. And if the badger bites them, they don't care, they keep fighting. They can't help themselves. And that's because there's so much adrenaline going through their body that they just literally don't feel it. They go crazy, they shut down. In defense, they have to be able to think more, because if the odds go against them because they chose to fight, they better know enough when to quit to take flight. So you have a more clear-headed dog in defense as well. You don't want to use defense or stress threats on young dogs because you want to build their confidence. So ideally what you're going to do is you're going to do prey drive with all your young dogs, and then when they reach shortly after puberty, you're going to start putting a little bit of stress on them, because here's the problem with training all prey drive. The dog may jump out there and go, rah, 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 and that looks really cool to everybody, right? Rah, 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 rah. And he might jump and bite that sleeve and make it look like, yeah, I got you. And then you stand up at him and you stare him right now and you go, boo, and he might go, oh crap.
My dog won't.
Well, I know your dog won't.
My dog would come at you harder.
But your dog's trained right.
Because you trained him.
No, so,
Yes. Well, except if you put him in with his dad.
yeah, you put him in.
He picks his battles.
Yeah, he does. So if you bring up the stress level, now you know that your dog will fight. He's going to choose the prey drive to start the fight. The defense drive will make him fight really, really, really hard, and he has the confidence of the prey drive to think, I can win this fight. It's no different than training a boxer or an MMA fighter. You build a young fighter's confidence, and then when he gets in the ring with Mike Tyson, Mike goes pop and spreads his nose all over his face like a big old busted tomato. He don't care, he keeps coming. So that's what you get when you balance these two drives and the dog is fighting. What do you think of that?
I like it. I like all this stuff. I think it excites me more than just regular training.
It's more than just regular, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you use both your drives properly,
You can have a nice dog like Black
Right.
Bart or
Right.
Bullet.
yeah, or bullet, yeah. And if someone tells your dog doesn't have any drive, don't believe that. He just doesn't have the response to that person.
How many dogs have we got out here that they said that other people told these people their dogs were never going to do it and they had no drive? And how many of those dogs have you got to do bite work? It's so funny to me.
Well, now if you mention that, we get 2 or 3 a month. I guess.
Yeah, Like they said, oh, my dog has no drive. I'm like,
Yeah.
the dog, there's nothing wrong with the dog.
And especially if you've got a Mastiff or something, they'll tell you, go get a Malinois. And when
Yeah,
you
they
know,
won't do Danes, Mastiffs, certain dogs they won't do, and it's crazy because you can get any dog pretty. We have a Dane that's one of the
Yeah.
greatest Danes, and he'll bite you.
Yeah, if you want to see a Connie Corso Mastiff, get after somebody, call Jay Wilson down there outside of Austin, Texas. Here we call
We've trained a couple cane
Corsos.
corsos
Mhm.
for protection work, and they're amazing.
Yeah, so all of these dogs have all these drives. You just have to know how to be the trigger that makes them respond. Because remember, it's an involuntary response. They can't help it. If you make the right moves, this dog is going to respond. Now, another problem you get into with prey drive is getting the dog to out. Ask
We
eight
get
out
a
of-
lot of that too.
Yeah, ask 8 out of 10 police officers in this country. How long he has to choke his mouth to get him to release the bite,
I love that though, and then I love showing Bullet off because I can just be like, Bullet out.
Yeah, and he outs.
Well, sometimes I have to be like, no, because he gets a little
Well, that's-
into it, but I just simply tell him no when he outs. I mean, and I love doing that in front of police officers.
But that don't upset any of them here.
Oh no, I love police officers, but I love that think they have to hard out their dogs.
Oh, yeah, right.
You don't. I mean, if you put in the work, you don't have to hard out your dog.
And
Or maybe Malinois.
and outing your dog won't change his bite. The only thing you're getting, the reason she can out her dog much easier is because in total prey drive, they can't think. Their adrenaline's taking over and they're just get it. But when you balance the drives in defense, remember what I said earlier, in defense drive, the dog can realize suddenly, ooh, that grizzly bear's way tougher than me, I better switch from fight to flight. So defense allows them to think and consider, which prey drive doesn't. So when you balance the two, he can be kicking into prey drive and enjoying the fight of his life, but he can still think when you give the command.
Yeah, don't think that your dog will bite hard. Cause Bullet, he's got a pretty mean bite.
Yeah,
But I can control him. That's what I like.
that's the beauty of it, and that's what they should be, all of them. So anyway, for those of you that have not asked any questions tonight, if
Do
you
you have any
think of any-
questions, babe?
No questions.
I guess my stalker's not there.
Yeah.
We only have 2 people. That's low.
Oh my
I
goodness.
guess everybody's still at work or they didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, I guess.
Yes, we normally have a bunch of people.
So anyway, if
This is practice round.
it is, we're still in practice round, folks. We got a lot of new equipment. We're trying to get it up. So any comments about the audio or the video, whatever, we would appreciate so till we can get this.
Well, good thing my stalker wasn't on here because we have a new cameraman, my boyfriend tonight, and he might have gotten jealous.
There's been one person on here solid the whole time.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Well, it normally puts up their name, but I guess not. That might be my stalker
Maybe.
because he's pretty loyal.
Yeah, but we did something wrong. We're not getting their names or anything.
Yeah, I don't know if we did it right because we only have 2 people. That's weird.
Yeah,
We
that's weird.
never not have we have a pretty good
Yeah.
crowd.
So, with that in mind, we're gonna let everybody quit early, and we're gonna go turn this on in YouTube here a little bit, and kind of analyze it. See
For those of you that's on there, if there's something you want us to talk about,
Yeah.
send us a. We always need new ideas.
Yeah, by the way, and we started our puppy series.
Oh yes.
We'll be putting up training tips. I said Tuesday in the first deal, but it's probably gonna be either Tuesday or, it'll probably be Tuesdays from now on. So every Tuesday, if you wanna check, if you're not subscribing, subscribe, maybe you'll get a notice.
Yeah.
We're gonna raise a couple of pups, and we're gonna go step by step every week with things you need as they grow older to make sure you raise a well-trained, the best family companion you can get. So,
Yep.
yeah, subscribe, you'll get notices whenever we put that up.
And I do live by what Butch says because I did exactly what he said in his little puppy series that he's telling you. And my dog is,
Perfect.
well, he's a male, so he's got his butthole tendencies, and plus he's my dog. But like housebreaking, everything was so simple with him. I mean, he's a great dog. I did everything he did. He's a great dog. What? Why are you back there saying no? My dog is good. Oh, whatever. Oh, he marked something in the house the other day, but he's an uninjured male, and I told him no. Hey, you don't know that was him. My dog is a good dog.
All right, well.
Shut up. No, he really is a good dog, though. If you listen to Butch, you can't go wrong.
So, with that kind words, thank you, ma'am, we will call this a night and, see you guys again next Thursday. Like I said, if you're raising a pup, or if you got any friends that have got a puppy, Christmas puppy, just you might turn them on to the Capel Canine channel on YouTube and see
Yep.
if you can't help them a little
Yep.
bit. Thank you much.
If you ain't having fun, you ain't training dogs.
Good night.
Okay, babe, turn it off. Don't be saying stuff like that. Am I off?
That's-